Nouns. In French, nouns are either masculine or feminine. There are no hard and fast rules about the gender of a noun, so you just have to learn the gender as you go along. Some rules can guide you to an extent. If a word ends in E, it is normally feminine. If a word ends in a consonant, it is usually masculine. But it is always best to check in a dictionary first and see whether it says NM, noun, masculine, or NF, noun, feminine. Try wordreference.com if you prefer to use online resources. This information is vitally important when learning French, and you'll see why later on. Today we're going to look at definite articles, le, la, l'apostrophe, les. The definite article is the word the. Why is it called the definite article? Think of this example. Have you eaten a cake? Yes, I have eaten a cake. The cake is not specific. Have you eaten the cake? Yeah, I've eaten the cake. There is definitely only one cake being spoken about in this situation. That might help you to remember it. Remember that in French nouns are masculine or feminine and can also be singular, just one, or plural, more than one. This information tells you which definite article you need to use, so remember to check in a dictionary if you're not sure. Definite articles, le, la, les, l'apostrophe. These are the questions you have to ask yourself, masculine or feminine, singular or plural. Today we're going to learn how to use a reference chart to apply grammar rules to definite articles and nouns in French. Here we see the definite articles. Le, masculine singular. La, feminine singular. Les, for masculine and feminine plural. L'apostrophe, for words beginning with a vowel or an H. And de, and D apostrophe after a negative. Try saying them in a different way to help you to remember them. Maybe you could say le, la, les. Le, la, les. To help you to remember that one is masculine, one is feminine, and one is just a regular plural, more than one. See if you can match up the definite article in French with the gender/number of the noun in English. You have le, la, l'apostrophe, and les. Think about it for a minute, pause the track and see how you've got on. Right, let's see how you've done. Feminine singular. That goes with la. A vowel or an H goes with l'apostrophe. And plural is for les, leaving masculine singular with le. Now you see a demonstration of how to apply this knowledge in some examples. When looking up the gender of nouns, you can either use a paper dictionary or an online dictionary like wordreference.com. So here are the phrases we have to translate. The cat. So first we need the word for cat. Let's type it into wordreference.com. Make sure it's set to English to French. Go. So here we see domestic cat, chat. And as we see there's an M meaning it's masculine. So let's write the word for cat down. Okay, and as we know it's masculine and there's just one cat, we're going to write le. Next one, mouse. Type in mouse, and as you can see it gives us some options. We want the word mouse. Rechercher, to find it. And as you see, literal and figurative, or to do with computing, is souris. So we type in souris. And as we see, the F indicates it's feminine. So we need the feminine singular, la. Next, elephant. Let's type elephant in. Éléphant. Now as we're not doing baby elephant, we'll use this one here. So we need to insert an accent here. E-L-E-P-H-A-N-T. Okay, now masculine singular or feminine singular? It does say masculine, but it also begins with a vowel, so we've got to use l'apostrophe. Next, the rabbits. Let's look up the word for rabbit. And we find lapin. And as we're doing rabbits plural, we put an S on the end. And as we know, it doesn't matter whether the gender of the rabbits is masculine or feminine for this purpose, we just need to put les. We can tell that they are masculine though, because it's lapin and not lapine. Now, as we're doing masculine rabbits, in this situation, male rabbits, we need lapin. And as you can see, if they were female rabbits, we'd be using lapine, with an S on the end. Okay, finally, snakes. First we need to find the word for a snake. And as you can see, zoological term, serpent. So we type in serpent. And because it's snakes, we put an S on the end. Now again, we needed the plural one, and as you can see, the French way of saying plural, the, is les. Okay. Now if we look here, it seems to not like this. Now if we look, it doesn't like these words. So what we'll do is we'll change the language to French. So we go Review, Language, Set Proofing Language, and select French. You can scroll down if you don't have it at the top of your list. And as you can see, all the red disappears, meaning our spelling and grammar is correct. Look at the following sentences and look up the noun in the dictionary. Ask yourself these questions. Is it masculine or feminine? Is it singular or plural? Does it begin with a vowel or an H? And then choose the correct definite article, the, from options 1, 2, 3 or 4. Le, la, l'apostrophe, les. Par exemple, A. Le garage est vide. From looking up garage, you would find out it was masculine, and because it's singular, you would use le. Pause the recording and try the rest of these examples. Then start the recording again and self-mark your work, remembering to correct any mistakes as you go along so you can learn from them. B. L'Allemagne est près de la France. Germany is near to France. Allemagne, the country, starts with a vowel, therefore l'apostrophe. C. La voiture est verte. The car is green. D. Le parc est génial. The park is great. E. L'oiseau est gris. The bird is grey. F. Les tigres sont sauvages. G. Le gâteau est délicieux. The cake is delicious. H. Le chien est méchant. The dog is naughty. I. L'hôtel est impressionnant. The hotel is impressive. J. La télévision ne marche pas. The television doesn't work. K. Les écoles sont bien équipées. The schools are well equipped. L. La guitare est bleue. The guitar is blue. Remember to go back and check and see if you've made any mistakes, and if you have, just correct them so you can learn from them. Now see if you can find out the gender of the nouns here, and then write the correct definite article in the blank provided. Remember, it's either going to be le, la, les, or l'apostrophe. Par exemple, A. Le bateau est grand. The boat is big. Pause the recording and see how you get on, and then mark your work afterwards. Remember, if you're making any mistakes, correct it so that you can learn from your mistakes. B. La souris est petite. The mouse is small. C. L'Eurostar est rapide. Eurostar is quick. D. La bibliothèque est ouverte. The library is open. L'anglais est difficile. English is difficult. Le français est facile. French is easy. La moto est lente. The motorbike is slow. Les vélos sont pratiques. Bikes are practical. Le pantalon est chic. The trousers are stylish. La radio est bleue. The radio is blue. Les mobylettes sont dangereuses. Mopeds are dangerous. La chaise est élégante. The chair is elegant. See how you got on. Remember to correct any mistakes you make so that you can learn from them. Finally, translate these phrases by using a dictionary, remembering to ask yourself the important questions before you decide on the correct definite article. Is it masculine or feminine? Is it singular or plural? Does it begin with a vowel or an H? Par exemple, numéro 1, the forest. La forêt. Pause the recording and see how you get on. Then when you've finished, you can self-mark, remembering to correct your work as you go along. That way you'll learn from your mistakes. Numéro 2, the battery. La pile. Numéro 3, the lounge. Le salon. Numéro 4, the sponge. l'éponge. Numéro 5, the ice rink, la patinoire. Numéro 6, the banks, les banques. Numéro 7, the ice cream, la glace. Numéro 8, the apartment, l'appartement. Numéro 9, the fish, le poisson. Numéro 10, the cars, les voitures. Numéro 11, the train station, la gare. Numéro 12, the brother, le frère. Notice how there's an accent on the first E. Definite articles, le, la, les, L'. Today we've looked at nouns, and whether they're masculine or feminine, singular or plural. Our aim was to learn how to use a reference chart to apply grammar rules to definite articles. Très bien. Au revoir.